Coming up, millions of Americans are at risk of contracting type 2 diabetes. Are you one of them? Today, we take an in-depth look at the growing diabetes health problem and tell you what you need to know to prevent it. Plus, an exciting announcement that could put Beachbody at the top of every diabetes doctor's prescriptions list. That's all coming up right now on Beachbody Network News. Welcome to a special edition of BNN. Today we're diving into the very serious topic of diabetes. The cost of this disease is staggering. According to the Diabetes Association, in 2007 alone, the economic toll hit $174 billion. Michael Padula has more, and later I'll tell you how Beachbody is becoming even more involved in the prevention.
Christy, over 95% of the diabetes cases in this country are type 2 diabetes, or what used to be known as adult onset diabetes. The good news is type 2 diabetes can be treated, reversed, and even prevented. So let's take a look at what this disease is and what you need to know to help prevent it.
There are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Both revolve around blood sugar and a hormone that regulates it, insulin. After a meal, your digestive system breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, aka sugar, and loads it into your bloodstream. To get the sugar out of the bloodstream and into the cells that use it, we need insulin. Insulin unlocks the gates that allow blood sugar to enter the body's various cells, where it's either burned for energy or converted and stored as fat. People with type 1 diabetes can't produce insulin. It's a rare genetic problem, and at the moment, it's not preventable. With type 2 diabetes,
what happens is the body no longer responds normally to this key hormone, insulin, and the blood sugar starts to rise as a result of that.
High blood sugar is no joke. It deals serious damage to kidneys, hearts, arteries, eyes, nerves, skin, and guts, just to name a few. 95% of diabetes in America is type 2, and the good news is,
because it's associated with lifestyle, it is preventable. The real solution for somebody with diabetes is to get to a healthy weight. We'd like to see everybody at risk for diabetes, everybody overweight, everybody with diabetes, to start to get physical activity.
Are you at risk? You could be if you have a body mass index of 25 or higher, a waist circumference greater than 35 inches for women or greater than 40 inches for men, if you're 45 or older, lead an inactive lifestyle, or have a family history of diabetes. If you have symptoms that include excessive urination, extreme thirst, and persistent skin infections, get yourself checked out. Ask a doctor for a fasting plasma glucose test, or FPG. It's a fast, cheap, and easy way to assess your situation. If you're one of the 54 million Americans who are pre-diabetic, studies show that reducing your weight by as little as 5 to 10% can reduce your risk by 58%. 58%! Achieving and maintaining a healthy body weight is the best way to control this potential disease.
Research proves that with a good diet and exercise, you can alter the diagnosis and possibly even reverse the effects of the disease altogether. Now, Christy has more on how Beachbody is helping to combat the disease.
That's right, Michael. Beachbody has just announced a powerful new partnership with the American Diabetes Association, the leading authority on diabetes. Both groups agree it's the right time, the right partnership, and the right program for people with diabetes or who are at risk. For years, Beachbody has helped people get in shape and achieve a healthy lifestyle. But what's surprising is the number of members who've reported dramatic changes in certain medical conditions, namely type 2 diabetes.
We've always been involved with getting people healthy and giving them tools to eat better and exercise. I've got to say, I was shocked to find out how many people were using our products and getting off type 2 diabetes medication.
The results were amazing, and Beachbody knew they had to take health and fitness to a new level. Now, Beachbody is teaming up with the American Diabetes Association to form a powerful allegiance. The two will work hand in hand on developing programs and tools to help even more people combat this disease.
We have many studies that prove that with lifestyle changes, you can in fact get to a point where you don't need insulin at all.
Coach Allie Cormier has been touched personally by this debilitating disease. Allie unfortunately lost her mother from diabetes in 2004. Allie realized she was headed down the same path and made a decision to commit to Beachbody and change her life.
Beachbody is key to stopping diabetes, to controlling diabetes, and to reverse it, because I was on that side of diabetes and now I'm on the other side.
Experts agree the key to reversing type 2 diabetes lies with proper diet and exercise. Beachbody and the ADA have a common goal to educate and help people make the lifestyle changes necessary to live long and healthy lives. As we've learned, knowledge is power. For a complete checklist to screen for diabetes or pre-diabetes, go to diabetes.org and be sure to look for new Beachbody programs and online tools to help anyone battling diabetes and those who are at risk. In the meantime, if diabetes has affected your life or if Beachbody's programs have helped you create a lifestyle change for the better, we want to hear from you. Be sure to email your story to bnn@beachbody.com. Coming up on Friday's BNN webcast, we profile 2 coaches and tell you how they helped transform the lives of 2 of our monthly game winners, both physically and financially. And we have a recent report on the link between caffeine consumption during pregnancy and the risk of miscarriage. If you're expecting, you won't want to miss it on Friday's edition of BNN. Now you can get back to your workout. We'll see you next time.